into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Washington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
Kansas State, 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. The running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Joseph. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game.
Breaks into the clear. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And now they'll run it on the draw. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here we go. 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down from the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Now here's the toss play. Finding space at the 20. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustment. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Handoff to the single back. As the first down is still going. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Wormley. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Blocked by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Washington. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to scramble. And this pass is caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Past midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll ride the hot hand, finding open areas. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So North Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football.
Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
That's caught. It's Avant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
TCU, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits